Wait, you said it's 15 minutes? All right, I'm
What's
good.
it like to be back? What do you enjoy about being here and just talk about being able to showcase yourself this couple weeks?
Just getting another opportunity to compete, in the Colorado helmet is nice, especially with the scouts around, and just the opportunity to just elevate.
Outside of the football aspect, from a business standpoint, what advantage do you think you have having had a father who's been through this, having your brother go through this at the same time as you as well?
Just being able to take advice from my dad and just focus on what I need to focus on, which is just playing and just put my best foot forward and displaying my skills. That's all I have to focus on this week. They asked me if I have an agent. I don't even know if I have an agent or not. I just tell them it's Coach Brown.
What's the best agent-wise advice he's given to you?
We haven't talked about none of that yet. It's just still about just, displaying my skills at the highest level that I can and just going out there, focused and locked in this week and competing.
What is it about this game? Why this game? Why play this game yourself? But just talk about the Aurora and how big this game itself has gotten over the years.
I like what's behind the game, just helping others is what I like to do. So, everything overall.
When you reflect back on your college career, what single play kind of epitomizes who you are as a player?
I don't know what hit to choose from, though. I don't know. It's a few plays that I have that can really speak on me, that reflect me just as a person. I don't know. I can't just choose one.
Being that this is one of your last, basically, chances to put some film out there in college, what kind of statement do you want to make after East West Shrine?
Greatest statement ever made. I just want to do all I can, just keep showing everybody, who I am as a player, and just keep getting better, keep learning from these coaches up here. These are NFL coaches, so just being able to learn from them is great. So having a week up here with them and putting it all together in practice.
Having transferred a few times, how much did that kind of give you kind of perspective on the business of football in general and the ability to adapt to those situations?
The business of football?
Yeah, just the business of football, going from one team to another, one locker room to another.
Oh yeah, just a new environment. It's easy. I've had 3 or 4 defensive coordinators my college career, so it's nothing for me to go learn a new playbook. It's nothing for me to connect with my teammates and get to know everybody and just become just brothers. It's really easy. I've done it so many times. Along with Shedeur too. They always ask us, how are y'all gonna be not getting coached by Coach Prime? But I mean, just speaking for him, he's had 4 different offensive coordinators, and that's who's really with you every day, breaking down film and stuff, and being able to adapt to that has never been a problem for us.
Knowing the last name that obviously you and your brother have, I guess how much, as you guys go to the next level, how much of it is about kind of you guys making a name for yourself at the next level and not being Prime's sons?
I don't call myself Prime Son. That's y'all that call me that. I've been making a name for myself this whole time. But y'all, if you want to keep calling me that, then that's you. So we're not really focused on that. That's our dad. He's great. So, if we want to say, those are Prime Sons, it is what it is. We are Prime Sons. But we also individuals, and we're good at what we do also. So.
Does that? I'm wondering though. Does that put a chip on your shoulder, knowing that the media or whatever kind of labels you guys that way? And is there ever a sense of we gotta maybe put twice as much out there to get the same amount of recognition as other guys?
The only thing bad about it, people saying, Coach Prime's son, they just leave my mom out. He did just made me himself. My mom's sitting over there mad, call him Pilar's son sometimes.
Speaking of the business of football, do you see your dad at Colorado next year, or maybe coming home and being with the Cowboys next season?
I don't know. I just actually called him and asked him, and he don't tell us nothing. Then I asked Shedeur, he doesn't know. I called my older brother, he don't know nothing. So I wish he was up here so we could ask him. All of us together just team up and ask Coach Prime, what is he going to do? Because I don't know. But he has said that if he could coach both of us, but that's gonna be hard, you know. So I don't.
Raiders, right? With the Raiders?
They just hired her coach.
I know, I'm just saying, what would you do?
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. But just like saying if Coach Prom's leaving, I think he's gonna stay at Colorado. It's not really like a big speculation. You know, we already knew he was gonna stay at Colorado, but it would be surprised if he coached somewhere else. But I don't think that would even happen.
Why do you think it would be a surprise if he coached somewhere else?
Because Shedeur is going like pretty hot, you know. And even if it's the Cowboys, they have a later pick. So I don't know.
You don't call him dad, at least around here, as you mentioned. You haven't called him dad, you always call him Coach Prime. Why is that?
Because you don't call him dad. So if you call him dad, and I'll call him dad, like to have a conversation with you. But like if I was talking to my brother, then I'll say dad. But if I was talking to you guys, I say Coach Prime.
Just talk about coming back here and being in the DFW area, the fond memories you had playing all here, and just being able to play for some home fans, maybe family and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was just thinking that this is where it all started. This area right here is where me and my family started playing football. You know, Frisco area, Plano, Dallas. You know, this is where everything started. It's where like our stomping ground. So it feels good to be out here. And our childhood house is probably like 10 minutes away. So it's a cool experience just seeing how the city's grown and seeing everything that's so different. It's really weird.
There's a shopping center there now, right?
I haven't even went to go visit
Dude,
it.
it's like there's like a
It's a Kroger.
Yeah, probably.
Right, yeah. Yes. The field goal's still there, I think.
I feel like if I go in the house now, it's gonna be so weird. But I need to do that for YouTube or something one day.
How did it feel to turn around that program out in Colorado with your brother and your father? Man? How did it feel?
I mean, it just takes a team. You know, we played a year, we figured out what we needed to improve on, got better at that, and you know, we came together as a team. And I really still feel like we're better than even that. Like if we had another year, like even the 4 losses, I don't even think we should have lost those games. But I don't know. That's just what comes with being great. You just can't be satisfied. I'm not satisfied with the season we just had, especially not my performance. You know, I always feel like I could do better and better every year.
Having a great season, though, like how do you get away from the noise with the BYU game? You guys had a phenomenal season. Then you face those guys. You have a tough game. How do you cancel out the noise?
Having a short memory is football. You're gonna win some games. You're gonna lose some games, but I mean, that's in life too. You're gonna win and lose in life also. So you just gotta just move on and not really care and not really harp on it.
I know you both had a lot of different coaches, but playing on both sides of the ball, how much of you and Shedeur make each other better, at least from a mental standpoint, watching
Me and Shedeur competing against each other in practice. He's lucky because ones don't go versus ones, so he didn't really have to see me that much. But it's just funny whenever he's over there talking junk, or when he's on the field and I'm talking junk to him from the sideline. It's real funny. So we always do that.
What do you think the most important attribute to playing safety is, not only now, but at the next level?
The most important attribute to playing safety is communication and having your defense be on the same page before the ball snap, and to alert that there is possibilities of, you know, someone might motion what you're going to get to. Someone might run, you know, scissors route. They might get a shift to a whole different formation. Just be prepared for everything that comes up and be able to communicate it as a safety. You know, that's your job back here.
Do you see yourself playing in any other packages, maybe at defensive back?
Defensive back, that is safety. Are you talking about like nickel?
Like nickel, yeah.
Yeah, I'll play anywhere any team needs me. You know, if they see me in practice, they say, oh, he could play this, he could play that. I mean, it's a job, you know. Of course I'll do it. It's part of my job, for sure. I'm not against, you know, being versatile.
Shiloh, whoever takes your brother obviously is looking for him to be that franchise quarterback, just from obviously knowing him your whole life and just him in football settings. What about him gives QB1 type aura, and and vibes, whether off the field, on yeah. I mean, you know,
What about Shedeur gives QB1 aura? I don't know. That's a funny question, though. I can't ask him.
Are you going to ask him about it now, about his aura?
I don't think he has aura. I'm his brother. I can't just admit he has aura.
Do you think he should be the top drafted quarterback?
For sure.
Why?
I think, me personally, just watching all the quarterbacks, that he's the best quarterback. And he's had to, you know, he might have not had all the tools everybody else has, you know, to display, but he still got through it and still made something happen.
going against him.
How would you describe your game?
My game, physical, ferocious, fast. I like coming downhill, full speed, bringing that hat, being rangy, just protecting the whole field, you know.
Going against your brother like every day in practice at Colorado and whatnot, what is it about his game that offers challenges for guys on the back end, like trying to cover receivers, keeping an eye on him? And whatnot?
I think his accuracy and there's a lot. He's just a complete quarterback. He can run, he can throw, he's smart. Now,
When Colorado got North Crowley's Quinn Gibson the Max Freshman Player of the Year, have you seen Quinn's highlights? What do you think of Quinn Gibson?
he's cold. He's cold. He's a cold guy.
Your brother and Cam Ward was going back and forth on the whole legendary and generational thing. Which one are you? Did you see that?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Which
What do you
one are
mean?
you?
Out of those two?
Out of those two. Generational talent?
That's not for me to say.
Oh, come on, man.
That's something for y'all to say in a few years.
I got you.
Thank you, Shiloh.
Thank you, Shiloh.
Thank you, Shiloh. Appreciate it.